All right, I'm Mike Moreno for DameWildcats.com and happy to be joined right now by our head women's volleyball coach, Stephanie Albano. And coach, you guys got your season underway, long awaited debut last week against Mercyhurst. Not the result I'm sure you were hoping for, a 3-1 loss. But just tell me, what did it feel like for you and your team to be back on the court competing?
I think it felt amazing for us to be able to go out on the court. And, we've been practicing for a long time now and haven't had any matches in 498 days from the source, which is you. So it was that long, and I think it felt really good to be out there, and especially for some people on our team that this is our last season competing, putting on the jersey again.
Tell me what did you see from your team? What were the good things? What were the bad things? Have you guys been working on since that match?
So we are playing a lot of new people. We had a lot of freshmen and sophomores out on the court, and two of our sophomores are transfers. And so I think we did a really good job of having a lot of young on the court, but still maintaining composure, especially, we came out that first set on fire and it was really awesome. And that's where we can be more often. And then we lost a little bit of that and we had to fight back in all the other matches. And we lost by 2, and 2 of them, they were pretty close with us fighting back. So I think it just shows us kind of who we can be. We just have to find it more consistently. And in practice, we talked about, we gave them 51 points. So that's 2 sets. We had 51 errors. So we have been doing some stuff with yo-yo scoring to work on, hey, lose a point if you make an error. So just becoming more top of mind while still being aggressive. So that's huge for us. And then serving and passing. They beat us in the serve pass game. They served way more aggressively and they were way more in system. And so if we can serve tougher and get teams more out of system, then I think that puts us in a good spot.
2 of those new players had really impressive debuts. Dunya Masic, who's handling pretty much all of your setting duties right now with Hannah McKee sidelined with an injury, and then Vanessa Kaliga as well, hitting out of the middle. How important is it for those freshmen, and then also the transfers that you alluded to as well, Maggie Burns and Jordan Martin. How important is it for them as new components to your roster to be able to get off to a good start?
I think it's huge, and they, and I think we have some good leadership, like Georgia Wicker playing the libero, and she has a really good court presence of calming everyone down, making sure it's steady. And so that stuff doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but she does that for our team and for the young people. And so they're able to stay composed. And Junia's been doing a really great job. It's been awesome to work with her. She's very coachable. She wants to get better. And she has a really high ceiling, and she's starting off in a really good spot. And then it was fun to see her and Vanessa connect. They didn't play on the same club team, but they're from the same club and they're roommates. And so they had that connection going throughout the whole match. And that was fun to see. And Vanessa's been really working to get better in practice, and she's been struggling a little bit in practice. And for her to come out and have a match like that, I think it was a huge confidence booster.
You mentioned Georgia. You've got 5 total seniors on the team. Georgia is one that's going to utilize the extra year of eligibility that the NCAA has granted, so she'll return to you guys in the fall. How important is it for you to get good leadership from the more experienced players that you do have? And I should mention Jen Harret's in that group as well. Jen will be moving on after this spring. But huge match for her with 21 kills against Mercyhurst.
Yeah, she was on fire. That was fun. Every time you gave her the ball, it was a kill on the first swing. She just played incredible. And she just, this is it. And it's not for anything, so there's less pressure. She's just out there having fun and having a blast and playing with a lot of gratitude. And I think it's showing, obviously, in her performance. But I think leadership is huge. Jen, Georgia, and Allie are our team captains this year. And just what they're doing in terms of the team and how they lead is so important for when they're gone. And I know Georgia's coming back next year, which will be a huge asset in terms of leadership. So that way we continue to teach the underclassmen of hey, this is what our program's about. This is how we do things here at Damon Volleyball. And having seniors like that, like Jen, Allie, and Georgia has been huge for our team.
Just looking ahead to this weekend, 2 formidable challenges with Gannon coming in here. This is a program that's been nationally ranked and at the top of the PSAC conference for the last couple of years. What are you looking for out of your team with those two matches here this weekend?
I'm just looking for us to serve and pass well, because that's what we're working on all week, and to be aggressive and continue to have good positive energy, good communication on the court, body language. If we can do all those things, Gannon is really good. Like, they're legit. They haven't lost yet. They have it together. And for us this whole season, it's not really about winning and losing. It's about getting better and getting ready for next season, because we do return a lot of people. So I think if we can go out there and we can compete and play with them and play hard, then in my mind, it's a victory, whether it shows on the scoreboard or not.
Great. Well, you can watch both of those matches. We will have the Maxwell broadcasting team on the ECC network here this weekend. And Coach, we wish you the best of luck. We'll probably catch up with you next week.
Thank you.
Thank you.